Okay guys, I just finished slapping my mudroom together today. I got the floor in. It's not complete though. Watch out guys. It's just a 2mm vinyl for right now. It's the quickest and easiest and waterproof that I can think of to get everything set up right now. Make it a little bit easier on me out here. So, water bowl for the doggies. And my shower, I still haven't run the permanent lines yet, so I'm just using that at the moment, holding it up with a rope. But my shower is kind of like over here in this corner. There's a drain hole. Watch out, truckle butt. And you can see there's a light, like a bump on the ground. But right now I've just got a couple strips of some foam in the underneath the vinyl for right now to just kind of make a pocket over there. I'm gonna do something better later. I just need something quick and set up for now. So, water tank, and then in the other video I detailed to you guys, I had to cut this line off because this pipe was hanging down going through this wall. So, and I don't collect water from this side of the tank right now, and this tank is full. If I had like 2 or 3 more of these tanks, they'd be full. The amount of rain we've been getting. Anyway, water comes down out of the multi spigots here. I put multi on here for earlier plans. I was going to do something else here. I can still use them for something, just don't know, just not right away. And over to a little water pump. And this is kind of in the way at the moment. This is a hose outlet here, so I can get pressurized hose water out. It's very, very close to the floor at the moment because originally it was, you know, over a foot off the floor before I put this subfloor and expansion and everything in here. Anyway, and the water travels from the pump up into the 3-stage water filter. We've got sediment here, and then 2 carbon filters. And then down and over and through a 3-foot UV light, which kills all the pathogens and bacteria and anything else rainwater collects. So I forgot to put the propane tank back in here. There's the hookup for the propane. As the water goes up, and I continue the water, if I throw these switches, which I'll talk about here in a moment. When this one's closed and open, this feeds the water tank or the water heater, so I can get some hot, goes out and then hot water, and over to my shower head. I originally had it hooked up over here in this corner, so I was going to do stuff over here. I was originally had it over here, but now I'm going to move it and swing it back around and over and come off that wall and have the shower like right in this area. So I need to get like a little shower drain cap or whatever, and then do something over here, I'm not sure yet. And then I got some metal here, some little roofing metal, and I'm gonna build like a little cage over this pump so water can't get down in there when I'm taking a shower. It's not too close to where water's gonna be splashing over in there, but just in case I don't need any water going in that pump. So, and it does need to be down that low to maximize the amount of water coming in that tank. That way I can get all the way down to about 100 gallons in that tank and still be getting a little bit of water out of there. So, and that's 1,550 gallons if anybody's wondering. That's a big tank. So, anyway, what I did today is I finally got my sink set up and my washer and dryer. Well, not the dryer yet, which I'll talk about that in just a second. But for the sink, I didn't want to have to constantly keep turning on the water pump every time I wanted to get a drink of water or wash dishes or anything like that. So what I did, that's where this is, you turn off the water heater and you open up this line, and this line feeds over, still needs to be attached to the wall, over to a 50-gallon water drum. And this is all filtered water in here now. This is all pure, clean, filtered, ready to drink, ready to go. And it goes in right there, fills the tank up, and then comes down here to the tea spigot out of it, and the tea going down feeds cold water into the washer. And this is all gravity feed over here. Once it's in this tank, there is no more water pressure except for the gravity. And then over here, this is an on and off with the sink. If I need to mess with it, but leave it on. And here's water pressure going over into my sink. Pure, crystal clear drinking water. Right out of my tank. Awesome. So, it's nice to finally have a sink. I can do dishes now. Make everything easier. Anyway, and then over to the washer and dryer, which I have not tested this yet, but we're loaded. I got just enough clearance for the door. We're loaded up and ready to go. Cold water, because that's all I've got. I don't know if I'll ever set it up for hot water, because I'd have to get some kind of water pump that detects pressure. That one's an on and off. That's a transfer pump only, and I don't know if you can have a transfer pump constantly running if it's not pulling water in. So, and then, you know, the way washers work, you know, it's going to do one load initially, and then it's going to drain, and then it's going to fill up again. And I'd have to be watching for that to come out here and flip the switch, because I can't be having a transfer pump running that whole time trying to push water that's not going anywhere. So at least I think that's how it works. I don't know. So anyway, let's give this a shot and see how this is going to work. This is one of those load sensing washers that I don't really like it that much. It's kind of annoying. And then once it starts, you can't open the door. Oops. Actually, I reset it. Anyway, washer's hooked up. The dryer is not hooked up yet, because I've got all of the connectors and everything, except I forgot to grab the, oh, if I can get it. I've got the hookups and everything and the connectors, but for a 30 amp circuit and plug, I've got the plug and everything, but what I don't have is the 10-3 wire, because all I've got is 14-2 and 12-2, which are rated at maximum of like 20 amps. I think 30 or 12-2 can supposedly go up to 30 amps, but for a 55-foot run for the electric meter box that's all the way over in that corner, all the way over here, that'd be pushing it. So it's better to get the 10-3, which I have to go up to the store and get, and that's going to be expensive. I think they quoted me about $115 for 55 feet of it, and it sucks. So, anyway, this is starting to sense, but I'm going to pause it for a moment. I'll get back when it starts, see if it actually works. There it goes. The water is starting to fill. It's probably going to be considerably longer to fill this up, since there isn't a whole lot of pressure. But at least it's going to work. I'm not going to be in any major hurry to do laundry. I mean, this time I'm not in any hurry, but I'd like to get some clean clothes. So it's been a while since I've had any. I've been out here for almost a month now, and this is the first time I've done any laundry out here. So, yeah. And I need to check out, I know these newer washers, they supposedly only run on like 16 or 19 gallons instead of like the 30 or 35 like the older ones do. So I'll just have to watch this tank up here. This is 50 gallons if I fill it all the way. So I'll just have to watch and make sure that this has got enough in it every time I need to do laundry. that's not too bad. And of course all my monsters in here are enjoying the floor. Having a finished floor finally, or not really finished, but a nicer floor than just wood. And poops are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yep, they're all in here, poops. All these monsters in here. Hey, boy, boy. Alright. Anyway, guys, I'm tired. I'm going to take a shower. And, take a break. Because I've been at this all freaking day. And then eventually I'm going to come through and I need to cut the... I don't know if I'm going to cut that off all the way yet, but maybe a couple of inches. But I think I'm going to leave that up on the walls a little bit for, you know, after I put the real wall on, but leave that up a little bit so that there's a little bit of like a water blockage on both sides. So just in case there's any extra water in here, which I imagine there's going to be more water in here than usual from the shower and everything. So, alright, see you guys.